Morning! It's a bit breezy. Crows are struggling to fly.
Though. Fantastic day.
Me and Andy are here early. Em's coming a little bit later. We'll see if she's late today. We'll give her some rib if she is. What time's this, Em? Wow, we were early! Business! I've been in here and strawed these up. Made a cracking job. Em's falling over on gate. Have you been up beers? Hey? Are you sure? Good. Like tractors, farming, cows, all that stuff. That's pretty much what we do every single day. We document it on here, don't we? Business. So press that like button, press that subscribe, and enjoy watching. What we found out then about this JCB.
It could be watering like firing system thing.
Right.
Or in brake system. Or it could be anything. But like, it can fix it. Well, it can tell you exactly what's wrong with it.
Business.
Types at this computer, this error code. And it's like, what's up with what parts you need to fix it.
What to look for. Right, so that's Em's job then, because she knows what she's doing. Yeah?
Yep.
Just come absolutely belting across the yard, running, with a big smile on her face to tell me one thing.
I can confirm 159.11% that chain is on that gate, okay?
The chain, if people watched yesterday's video, where Em was having very great difficulty in getting a little clip that goes like that, to go into a link that goes, I haven't got another hand, but put your hand out, Em. It just goes like that. Click! And clicks in. Em was having exceptional difficulty with it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you've got it sorted today, I'm glad.
It's on the gate, okay?
Fantastic, Em, that's fantastic.
Oh,
You're doing your job well. Just told me about Andy's mess of the day! Why is that one stood up there, I wonder?
It's gone for a walk, that's what it told me.
Oh yeah, must have done. I'll sort it out for him. Took control of the camera, so I've got both hands to execute this, don't try this at home, bail flip. Shouldn't have done it with a full bucket of meal, really. There we go. I reckon Andy can sort that out after. Well, Em's doing a bit of filming now. I said you can never hold the camera straight, and when I said that to her, she's already filmed this clip once. She's managed to spin the camera around. Oh, it's upside down. In fact, here is that clip. I'm just saying.
That's what you were saying.
I said on it. Morning, Andy. Em's just singing. Wondering if you've done your lyrics yet from last night. Just put me the pipes on. And what happened to the bucket, Em?
How's the moisture?
Will it hold much water now?
What?
Will it hold much water?
What?
Will it hold much water?
No.
No, I
Not
don't
the
think so.
bucket, this one.
No, I think that one's throwing away, that one.
They enjoyed the lick anyway.
Good. So we got some more barley coming in this morning, and Em says she's got some photos for me.
I'll send them to you.
This is for fixing the JCB, I think.
Yeah.
Business! Andy and Em have just been putting a bale in with a spreader bale. I think it's about time for tea time. I've already put the mill on the 130R, so we'll get that mill in soon. We've got another few loads coming of barley. One's already been tipped off, and 2 or 3 more are on the way, I think it is. So yeah, should have plenty to mill today. Let's get them teas anyway. Teas on the brain now. Tea boys out there, I've got a really good, like, how do I say it? Technique, yeah, I'm gonna call it technique. Everyone has sugar, apart from Emily. So like, when they've got the same mugs, just his ones, it really throws a spanner in it works, because I can't remember whose is whose. But because Emily's the odd one out, I put a cup handle into the centre, and then nobody can get it wrong. Forward T-boy thinking, or what? So I'm off on the 210 to get some silage. Load of corn here. Another 210 in the yard. We got the whites here fetching us some more barley in, which is 6 210R. We normally have Jake White on a few times guessing the weights of things, and he's got it correct. So maybe we'll guess the weight that's on this red trailer here, but Jake, if you get it bang on, I'm gonna smell a rat. To me, like I don't know, maybe 12 or 14 ton trailer. So I'm gonna guess 11 ton, 280 kilos. There it is, all ready to go. Get some silage from Don, and I'm gonna get to drive the Kramer. That's all about. Oh, look who's here. If you can tell in the distance, it's Flash Ash. You might as well come and have a ride with me, Annie. Party time. We're back at Don's another maybe week on, maybe just a little bit more than a week. And now all the field's in flower. If you remember, this bit was just in flower, and we were debating what was, why it was. And Don says because it planted a hybrid there, and the rest of the field is just conventional rape. So this one was more further on, should we say. Looking well. Don's a bit busy today, so I get to have a little drive of the Kramer, see what it's all about. Do you reckon, Ash? Yeah. So I'll have a look inside. I have already driven it, actually. One thing that there ain't much of, that I've noticed, but this might be down to Don pumping the seat right up to the top. There's not much headroom. It was like that. I was like hitting my head on, so I've had to lower it. So hopefully I can pump it up to the same amount that Don had it to. Yeah, forward and backwards on the joystick on there, which is a bit different to the JCB because it's underneath on the JCB. You got changing the way that the wheels work there. I'm guessing that's some kind of like function for the computer. Got aircon, your lights, the suspension, boom suspension, some other things. I'm not sure what they'll be. Handbrake, normal handbrake, things for the pick up hitch at the back. Yeah. Right, let's give it a go. Bit of a, not got much view over that side, but that's sort of standard with this type of machine. JCB's like that as well, but the bonnet's quite high. I think on the JCB it's a little bit lower. Yeah, seems alright. Oh, and it's hydrostatic, so which is a little bit different to what I'm used to. So when we're in the JCB, I am using the brake as like the clutch, but on with this hydrostatic one, you've got to use the accelerator. So if I put my foot on the brake and the accelerator, it doesn't go anywhere. Whereas in the JCB, it will creep forward. You've just got to add pressure to the accelerator for it to move. If people know what I mean. Just a little bit weird for me because it's a different way of driving. Yeah, just with like 1 foot, I suppose. But I'm sure that everybody who uses these say that they love them. So it's one of the things that probably get used to and love. Right, anyway, I'm going to crack on and get something done. Ash might well film some of it. Hopefully, I do a good job. Fingers crossed. I can't get used to is the way that it drives. So as soon as I press my foot on the brake to like try and feather it a little bit, it like knocks all the drive off. And yeah, I don't feel like I've got the control that I've got with the JCB, but that's probably because I'm not used to it. Yeah, it's like when I get to the trailer, I don't know how to explain it really, but like as soon as I put my foot on the brake, just touch it a little bit, it's like that. So it cuts all the drive. There must be a setting somewhere, but I've no idea where. And I'm not going to start messing with somebody else's machine because there's no more frustrating than changing out settings on somebody's machine. If you can hear this, every time you touch the brake, there's obviously a relay under here. Tick, 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 tick. You should probably get used to, but it's one of them things that when it's not your machine, you just pick up on it straight away. It's like tick, 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 tick every time you press brakes. Well, there we go. It's all loaded. What are you doing here?
We're going to affect me faking in a bit.
What?
What about them? Are they mine?
I've run out of wood. I've just been saying to Ash actually, I was just in them two IBCs that you've got of wood, and none of it's gone yet, has it?
No.
It's been there a few years, hasn't it?
No.
Yes. So I've run out of wood, haven't I?
Wood? Yeah.
Run out of dry. Well, I've got all that wood.
It's up here.
But, yeah. That's some dry, is it? Now that wood that you've been storing for like ever here,
Yeah.
not been taking any of.
Yeah. You want to borrow me?
Well, I didn't.
You want?
Oh, thank you. I didn't mean that actually. But yeah, that's nice here.
The bottom and not the top one.
There, you heard it first, folks. Look at this. I think we're getting to be friends, Mick, aren't we?
What we know well is you.
Andy's just filling the mill up now. He's got that all running. I think Em's looking for some cows for us. Doing some thinking last night about this muck spreader and that gearbox. I'm thinking, is there a leak from the hydraulic motor putting pressure into the gearbox and then popping those caps off? So I'm going to have a look. I'm going to take it off because I think we've had the seals going this before and I've redone it. We'll see if the seals have wants me to leave that alone. Basically, I've let a bit of oil out of the gearbox so we can see the line a bit better. And we're going to go muck spreading this afternoon and just keep his eye on it. If it builds up in there, we know what the issue is. But if the oil stays the same, then the pressure should stay the same. Everything should be alright, but we'll have to check it out when we get to it. Why is fetching more barley in? Andy's milling it as we speak. Getting that job done. We're muck spreading. I've given the JCB windows a little clean. Andy's on it too. Can't hear me. Got some mills running. Wax on, wax off, Andy. Just finished my dinner. Andy's up there. Just pushing barley up. We got Emmy here. Filling my TM with diesel. So I can go muck spreading. So we're down the lane, come to spread some muck. Oh, it's rough down here. Can't remember us bringing any cardboard up here. Looks like somebody's go-kart or something. Oh, we got a nice bit of rubbish, which is great. So we'll have to clear this rubbish up here. Looks like somebody's fetched a bit into the field for us. That's really nice. Like, why not just tip it outside at lane where I ain't got to do all weight? Fantastic. Oh, we've got some more down there as well. Oh, it just gets better and better, doesn't it? A bath. Fantastic. De-icer, rock salt, concrete, barbed wire, cans. Somebody's bedding. Is that your bedding, Em? No? No? And so we've got to sort all this out before we start anything. Brilliant. Welcome to South Yorkshire, folks. If you find any details in here, don't give me no messing about. I'm going to stick it straight on YouTube and TikTok and go straight to the house with it. Straight through front door, yeah, Andy, that's a good idea. I'll put it straight back in the bathroom, that bath up there. So get ready. Tip some more on. Oh, brilliant, Em. That's fantastic. You thick. Yeah, you thickens. Let's have a look here then. Somebody will have access to the police database, I'm sure, because there's no point ringing police about it or council because they'll not do anything. But anybody who knows this registration, LD10 TOR, somebody look it up, find out who they are for me. I'm going to take this straight through the door. Business. Network rail stuff here as well.
Could be somebody that works.
To go back, where is it? Marsh Lane?
Yeah.
Pedestrian access at Marsh Lane, so they've been working there. This is a Scarborough Parish Council, this. So they've obviously been to Scarborough and done some, it's like a parking permit.
Like you take that, keep it dry.
LD10 TOR. What is it?
Range Rover.
Range Rover Sport it is. So I'm thinking to myself, do I put this on TikTok or don't I? we found an address and we found that registration of a car. And then I thought, well, somebody's dumped some crap in my field. I'm going to put it on TikTok. I am going to say where I think it's come from and whose car might be involved. Why not? Why should I hold it back? So I'm hoping that by the time this YouTube video's up, we'll have found some names out and they can sort the rubbish out, can't they? Because it's somewhere local. And yeah, get it fixed. I've calmed down a little bit now since I made that TikTok, but it's nice to be able to feel like we're getting one back at it. We've got M on the 7530, Andy's on the 210, and obviously I'm on the TM. Getting all this stuff spread. I try not to swear as much as I can on these YouTubes. I know the younger generation are watching. So yeah, we're going to get a few hours at this. I think Andy wants to finish a little bit earlier though today. So whether me and Em just keep going a bit, I'm not sure. See what happens. Oh, looks like I'm getting this transmission a bit hot. I might have to go down the gears a little bit. I wondered why my aircon were getting warm. So yeah, Andy's just checking the oil on there. It looks like it's full up, it says, and it looks to me like at the bottom of the gearbox there's oil. So I'm just heading across the field to where some more stuff's been dumped. Oh, actually there's even more stuff from the other day. Somebody had dumped a load of stuff here, and it looks like they've dumped even more now. Great. So this is the same field. There's 3 pieces of fly tipping in it. Fantastic. The video might just be a video about fly tipping, eh? This is what I've got to put up with. Welcome to South Yorkshire. I told you so to my dad, but I told you so. Andy's had to go back because it's popped another cap off on that gearbox. So the oil from the motor is leaking into the gearbox, filling the gearbox up, the pressure's building and it's just popping off the caps off there. So if I'd have spent half an hour, 45 minutes this morning taking that motor off and putting some new seals in it, then we won't have to go and buy another cap that we've already bought 2 of. But anyway, whatever, got to do what he says. My dad and Em are taking the last load because he wants to finish now. We could have kept on going all night, but now he wants to go. We've got plenty to go at, like. But what I am going to do is I'm going to fill this gateway with shit, and then if anybody tries to come and tip, they're going to be disappointed because they ain't going to be able to get in. So back in the yard now. Ash has been feeding up with a 9 metre, which is brilliant because it means I ain't got to go and do the feeding up now. Just got odd tractor to put away. Then we should be done. Absolute business. I just finished doing the mix. Em's getting ready to go home. We got the tractors in. What? For the clock. Off. Off. You are. What you say?
Did your dad have you driving day?
Whoa, you were at top speed, were you?
We'll be like flat out. I've never drove so fast.
So my dad came to drive Emily back because still not got your licence, have you?
I've told your dad about my hopefulness.
Your hopefulness? Why do you think it's coming?
17th, I've been told a date.
You've been told a date?
If I ain't got it back 17th, they owe me. I get £500 because it means that they've lost my documents. So like, I don't want £500, I want my licence.
Oh, it can only happen to you, can't it? Yeah. So yeah, we're about done now. Have you had a nice day, Emily? Has it been stressful?
It's been alright, yeah.
Oh, good. We had a few moments where it's like, Em, what are you doing?
Em doesn't know what reversing is.
But she's sorted it now anyway. She's getting better. She's getting better every day. And yeah, we had a little bit of a moan, didn't we, about that well, I had a moan about that fly tipping.
They were a bit annoying though, weren't they?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
we
really...
we could have got an extra like 4 lanes spreaded.
Yeah, because it took us like, what, we were there probably half an hour
Half an hour.
plus,
like, yeah.
just like tidying it up, moving it. And yeah, basically I'm going to find a bit more information out about it before I end up going and tipping it on somebody's drive.
Joe's had his rave.
But I got our fuming. I was just ready to take it, and Mick and Ash were like, "No, just let us go and have a look. Let us go and have a look." Just like calming me down a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna look into that and see what we can sort out, maybe. But anyway, if you've enjoyed watching, guys, press that like button, subscribe, and you know what? You'll see us tomorrow, won't you? Because we're always here. Bye. Are you gonna do a wheelie? Go on. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Ash.